talking about
I have never
dating?
made a YouTube video addressing this issue before because when it happened, I was going through a lot. All right. And it was multiple VTubers clickbaiting my cancer for views and money. I never made a YouTube video about it because I wanted viewers clickbaiting my cancer for views and money. I never made a YouTube video about it because I wanted just to forget about it and move on because I was being really emotionally bombarded. And there was 3 individuals, right, who did this to me. One of them, the moment that they saw YouTube comments saying, "Hey, she's not cool with that," they took it down and they wrote a big apology within the first like 20 minutes of the video going up. Right? I was like, still fucked up, not okay, whatever, move on. Right? The other person who did it left it up for multiple days because it was one of the best videos on their channel. It was one of their top 5 videos on their entire channel. It was them clickbaiting my cancer. And they left it up for a significantly longer amount of time,
Man, that
even if it was just 2
sucks.
days, because they saw how well it was performing. And the video was monetized. That person ended up taking it down after they also were pressured to take it down. And then we have the person we're going to talk about today. There's one content creator who clickbait my cancer, who did not take accountability and blamed other people, and is now bringing it up again as if the issue was resolved and as if the issue was okay. And the only reason why that narrative stands is because I didn't say anything at the time. So to correct that, I'm going to talk about it now. I'll definitely name names here today because we're doing screenshots. The other 2, I've more or less moved on from because I was like, they apologized to me directly. You know, they did like all the kind of stuff where it was like, you know what, I fucked up. I realized that I've like gone too far doing this, blah, 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 blah. One of them, not so much. The first one, the guy who did it was super apologetic. The second one, I don't really fucking remember, to be honest, that much. I just remember that she deleted it pretty quickly after like people pushed her pretty hard. And the third one is the one we're talking about today, who brought it back up. Again, I didn't make a video about this originally because I was like, I don't know. It's one of those things where I didn't want to talk about my cancer and I didn't want people bringing it up. I just wanted the videos taken down where people were saying a VTuber with cancer got hacked. And I was like, the bare fucking minimum, right? Is that like the bare minimum? That's all I wanted. I just wanted people to not use my cancer for monetization, right? Because even I don't do that. Even in my video titles, it's called update or health update. I don't even use that in my titles. And for other people to do that was fucked up.
Yeah, it's like shoving people's
So
face. Hey, you got cancer!
that's what we're going to get into. Because she brought me up again within the past 24 hours to excuse her.
Here's the thing. She is like even she tried to like go into this kind of like type of like content. The person she just called out, the Catholic auntie, she is terrible at her job. She just won cloud. Maybe if she want to say like in justified moment that she say like, oh, I'm just trying to like help out like people that doing like gig economy, getting screwed by other people, this and that stuff. She often like do a lot of like very like one-sided stand on like artists or like producer or anything that is like involving gig economy. But still, at the end, like she is like, you know, she definitely have a motive there. Everything she does have a motive. It's a very like cold, calculated move level things, which is kind of like in a way like in a way you can say like definitely scary. She is definitely a little bit scary in her own term, okay? Because it's definitely a little bit fucked up trying to like white knighting with a intentions. Yes. It's like some people actually just legitly just try to defend other people or just like want to help other people. But if you white knighting people with definite intentions, like alternative motive, people can see it, you know. It's like if you try to like scurry away or like worm your way into stuff, people will notice. We are not blind or we are not idiot. Even the intention that partially is in there, we still can see it. Maybe it was not like originally there, but at the end just evolved into one. We still can see it there. We aren't blind. At first, I think like it's kind of cool that people brought up like business practices of like artists and a client, how to do like proper conduct, those kind of things. That she actually was doing quite good. Like she was explaining like how artists should do their things and how like their client, like people who like commission stuff, they should also like give like artists sometimes like with circumstances, this and that and stuff, like a little bit leeway on stuff. Because not a lot of people can understand everything. Most cases it's like gamer just game. They don't care the politics behind the game development. They don't care about like the business behind the game development, those kind of things. They just want to play the games. Same with like lots of like art commissioners. They just want their art to be finished. Get it? And sometimes like it give them a little tiny bit of like educations, teach them about why this kind of stuff happens. Like, it is a good way to open up a lot of people's eyes. I do love to like teach people this kind of stuff too, time to time. It's kind of like my thing. But man, she is like, I don't know how it ended up like that. She just like do a lot of like, like usually if you do call out posts or like in a way to say like explain like drama stuff, this and that, like slop tubers are doing way more better job than what she does. At least like slop tubers, they know a way to do like at least a bare minimum, those kind of like investigations. They know the characters, they know the person they're talking about. They won't be like very vague about things. They won't do like go out of their way like talking about other people. They pretty much stand like in the middle point and basically list out all the information out, and then while they give you leeway to be the judge, and after that they will also like give their own personal opinion, those kind of things. For her, it's basically she lists out all the things and be very one-sidedly just judge the other party. Just that. And you can also know the way that she judge, she has zero idea the person that she's judging. I'm not even kidding about it. You can watch all her like controversy, this and that, that stuff. She doesn't care. She really doesn't care. If she cares, a lot of things won't be that drama up. She won't try to fight back for no reasons. Those kind of things. Like, if she understands a fraction of a personal story and circumstances, yes. She is those kind of person who say, I don't give a bullshit about circumstances. If it's wrong, it's wrong. If it's right, it's right. It's a very black and white kind of person. And if you're that kind of person, I don't think you're suitable for this kind of content. Seriously. Like, it's bad for your own health because there's so many people will shit on you. And it's also bad for the persons you shit on. Because, more or less, it's like 50% slandering in some sense. I'm not even kidding. It's like either you make a situation worse, or you just made the person feel worse. It's almost like you put out the entertainment on other people's drama. Sometimes, I know SlopTuber does that too, but they put stupid people out of drama. But even that, they sometimes just don't even comment on it. They just listed out the stuff and just talk about it. It's not like you literally are grandstanding on the positions that you are on a higher position while talking about this kind of things. That is not how the way to do this. Like, there's no definite format, definitely. But I can tell you one thing. At least I can tell like everything you do so far right now is wrong. Every single time I see your thumbnail or like your channel, I'll be like, oh shit, it's her again. I actually just say I don't want to see your content so much that I didn't even see like a single video about you anymore. And then you manage to stir up so much trouble that you put yourself on the map again. It is a skill, I guess, but still not a good skill. Man.
Behavior on screwing over another person. And as if she did the right thing by me. And I'm gonna
Yeah, like I say again, like she is literally like grandstanding white knighting. Like drama tubers, they literally just, it's not like they stir up the drama. They brought up the drama and saw like, you know, like those kind of like very gossipy persons. They talk about the drama only. You know? Kyle did this and that. They will explain like how the entire thing happens. It's not like you're judging them. You are judging them. The other people are explaining how this shit happened. Sometimes they even like good enough, like Mujin. Basically, he just like collecting all the informations and put it up in like a correct timeline for people to watch it, and then people enjoy this kind of shit happens. Yes, it's not like a good thing to like brought up people drama. Like in some people cases, they won't think like okay, you bring up people like drama stuff to watch. Well, I brought out and put it in pieces, slices, and then people want to watch, they can watch. If they don't want to watch, they just don't need to watch. It's just that simple. But as for Kathleen's video, is basically she basically just make a video out and make a content out of it. You can definitely see it. Not just that, she also want to put like a grandstand moment in there. It's like, it's a very weird thing. It's like sometimes she call out herself in some sense. It's like she literally say, "Why do you want to choose a hill to die on? This is the hill you particularly choose to die on too." And it's like she's very bad at her job too. If you want to be in this kind of field, like do a proper investigations. Like call out posts, people don't just do it. People spend like a few years of collecting data, interview, this and that, yeah, that kind of stuff, and even like literally confront the people. Like literally confront the people in questions to ask for more informations. She didn't do that. She just want to write a hit piece and then have her own like sassy opinion on it and then done. Content. It's like mean girl content, yes. I don't even put a name on it. It's just like making people want to do more of this kind of stuff. It's just like bad behavior.
I'm going to tell you exactly what I went through during the whole time. I'm just going to show you screenshots of our conversation in DMs. I'm going to show you the screenshots of what happened in the recent comments she made, and also my tweets. So I'll just show you like everything and receipts of everything. All right. So for those of you guys who don't know about this video, it did get taken down. But we got to go all the way back to when I first discovered that I was clickbaited. So here's the first one. This was what the thumbnail and title were. VTuber VTuber with cancer got hacked. Me in the thumbnail, fire around me, hacked in the thumbnail. VTuber with cancer got hacked. Right? The most classless shit you could ever see on the fucking internet. So back when this happened on November 2nd, I went, bro, what the fuck is this title? Clickbaiting my cancer is insane. Reacting to my update video is totally fine, but holy shit, this title. Ethics doesn't exist when there's ad revenue to be made, I guess. I continued on. The title changed to VTuber in remission now. I still have cancer. My main mass is gone. Remission is after my final 2 malignant spots are gone. Dang, can't we just call me the funny VTuber or something? I don't even clickbait my own cancer and I have it. And the problem that happened to me during this time frame that I didn't talk about was it's so hard when you see a bunch of fucking comments, and this was getting like hundreds of comments at the time during this video being uploaded, of people being like, oh my god, Alicia has cancer. And then she changed the title hours later, like 5-6 hours later, she changed the title. to be VTuber in remission because she replied to someone's comment saying, "Oh shit, I didn't know she beat cancer." But I didn't. I had my main mass removed. And I still had 2 malignant spots left. So she changed the title to VTuber in remission. And then I started getting bombarded with people congratulating me. And I just broke down. Because it's like, I was so overwhelmed because I've never wanted to be in a situation where I get brought up in this way and then have to explain, hey, no, I'm still fighting. Like, it was one of the worst like weeks that I've gone through as a content creator because of all this shit. And then I left a comment on the video where it goes, both my channels are back already. I got them back last week. Also, what is your title? Clickbaiting my cancer is so disgusting. Right? Like, and then like, for example, then I read this tweet as well. It's like, I left a comment. This shit is so exhausting. One, there are comments in their section thinking I'm hacked now, which I'm not. Because by the way, they made this video about me. This video that they made, they did a week after I already got my account back. So people thought I was still hacked because of this video. And then they thought that I still like that I beat cancer as well from this video. And I had to deal with so many layers of bullshit. And this is being brought up again right now. And I just got out of surgery 2 weeks ago. 2 fucking weeks ago. That's why I haven't been uploading daily like I normally do. 2 weeks ago, I got out of surgery and I'm fucking exhausted. And now it's being brought up again. And I'm like, can this bitch leave me out of her mouth? Leave me alone. Jesus Christ. Leave me the fuck alone. Anyways, so the next tweet I made after this was after she deleted it. So November 2nd, and then on November 3rd, she deleted it. She deleted the video. Thank you everyone for the support, but I'm glad she reached out and tried to make amends. She also paid me the rev from the video as an apology. Stuff like this is really frustrating and upsetting when feeling like I'm being defined by my illness. I appreciate the support and empathy you have shown me. Mentioning it in the video is fine. My cancer isn't a secret, but please for future creators, don't use it as your title or thumbnail. Feels weird having to say this, but this is the second time this has happened in the past 2 days. It ends up happening a third time, but that person took it down pretty instantly when they got addressed. That was the guy who did it after, by the way. I don't monetize my cancer, so please don't do it either, right? Basically, that's what happened the day that, like, the 2 days that, like, this all took place and the shit was going down, all right? So these are the DMs between her and I. She reached out to me, right? And I want you to keep in mind, she reached out to me the day after. It's like a full 24 hours after the video's been up. So her lie about the 6-hour time frame and shit is all a lie. She knew. It was up for like a full day. Anyways, hold on. Tee up for a second just to read chat for a second. No threats, nothing. Don't be weird, right? It's okay to be upset on my behalf, but the moment my community says something like threatening or violent or stupid, it gives this person victim mentality. We don't want to give them a platform to stand on here, right? You know what I mean? Like, the moment you do that, it actually makes us look like the problem. So don't do that. What she did is already bad. You can shame the action, but you can't cross that line very clearly, right? Because you know what I mean? Whenever someone does something fucked up, they're like, I'm getting threats. I'm getting so many threats, right? It makes them instantly turn into the victim of the situation. They're not the fucking victim of the situation. I am, right? So don't step over that line. Am I clear? Right? I don't want that. Thank you. So they reached out to me, and this is in the middle of me fucking bawling my eyes out. And I like barely could function that day because of how much shit was going on and how many people were reaching out to me. And my friends were reaching out to me going, what the fuck? People are saying you're in remission. And me having to tell my friends, no, I'm not, as you know. She changed her YouTube channel name. Yes, it's Cat in Chat now. She changed her name like well after this. All right. So.
Because you're continuing being a shitty YouTuber.
Yeah. Like insane behavior. And I was just like bawling my eyes out because I had 2 different people were making these fucking clickbait titles about me at the same time, and I just wanted them to take their videos down. That's all I wanted. It's like, stop talking about my cancer and stop clickbaiting it. Leave me alone, right? I stay in my own lane. I do my own thing. Leave me the fuck alone, right? Why? Like, why are we using that to profit and to gain? And like, it was just ridiculous. So they reached out to me and said this. Hi, Alicia. Just want to apologize for the video posted about you. I initially filmed the video because I was equally as frustrated as you with YouTube taking down both your channels due to a hacker, and was hoping that making coverage would help boost or help put your channels back up, which is a lie, by the way, because my channels were already back up for a week. So that's a lie, by the way. Next part they say is, after watching your VOD talking about news channels, I decided I did not want to make the video go up anymore, as I figured it wouldn't be any of use to your case, especially with the situation resolving. So she knew, by the way, before she uploaded the video, she knew how I felt about news channels clickbaiting my cancer. She says that very clearly right here. Again, I will read it again. After watching your VOD talking about news channels, I decided that I did not want the video to go up anymore, as I figured it wouldn't be of use to your case, especially with the situation resolving. So she knew I got my channel back, and she knew I didn't want people clickbaiting my cancer. Next part, to clarify, I actually never put up the video. It was my editor that uploaded the video and put the title. I apologize if it came out worded badly. English isn't their first language. They did not delete the video. No, it wasn't the editor. Don't say it was the editor. Don't say that. Because I will show you proof later that it's not the editor. So don't worry, we'll get there.
Yeah, if it's the editor's fault, it's still your fault, you know.
So, don't worry, we have more screenshots going into this about how they still could have stopped it. Get ready. I didn't realize it had happened until now, as I've been a very nocturnal schedule. It was quite busy today. I've since deleted the video, and I again apologize for any harm that might have come your way. I truly did not want the video to be posted. I go, thank you for taking it down. It really sucks being referred to as the cancer VTuber. Wishing your team well. Yeah, today sucked a lot more because of that video, but what's done is done. Thank you again for taking it down. Right? At that point, I was so emotionally fucking drained from how much shit was going on that I just needed it to stop. Right? I just needed them to take down the videos, and I was not here to play these games of like back and forth nonsense of like, oh my God, like, how could you do this to me? You should apologize further. I was like, just take it down and like, thank you for taking it down. Just like, that's it. Right? And then the next part, they go, I again really apologize. I feel really bad. I've contributed to furthering that. I have no way to check what revenue the video had made since I deleted the moment I realized what happened. But do you have PayPal or something I can send an apology for everything? I do truly feel bad about it all. I appreciate that. My PayPal is, say my PayPal name, right? And they go, send to hope you have a good night, right? I say thanks. Should that PayPal info be public? My full name is public already. It's not a big deal because of my old job as a commentator. So it's not a big deal. Anyways, next part. So this is the comment that they made today. So you're probably wondering, why is something from November 2024 being brought up in 2025, right? If I chose not to speak about it then, why am I speaking about it now? She used me as an example for how she handles situations. Cat in chat, she changed her channel name. Yes, this is still the same person.
If you live on this planet called Earth, which you do, chances
made a
are...
video about Doki Bird. And in the comment section of the Doki Bird video, she talks about me and brings up my situation again. And
the balls.
Like, now that I'm not emotionally like kicking rocks, can actually say what I want to say now. And I'm like, this is stupid to bring me up again as if you handled this well. So let's read it together. Cat in chat says, I cited the same thing from a personal experience in a video. There was a video I made about a VTuber with cancer, and then I saw the VTuber express they didn't want people talking about it. I wanted to respect that, but was being lazy and planned to delete the private video. It wasn't uploaded yet. When I had the time, since sometimes deleting a video takes a while. before it was even uploaded, they knew that they could have deleted the video with the clickbait title. They already knew before it uploaded. And they said they were too lazy, and deleting video takes time. Deleting a video takes 5 seconds, and you can even do it on your mobile device. This is them wanting the interaction. They wanted this. This is not about an editor. This was their choice, because they could have deleted it before it even went up.
Yeah.
5 seconds.
I say again, it's basically, you know, like there's like two type of drama tubers. There's like one type of drama tuber type A is the normal one. Is basically they just brought up the informations and neatly in timeline, so it's not like scattered around, and then they just like recite the entire situations for you to kind of like see. And then a second one is basically you just stir shit up, have a grandstand for no reasons, and yeah, just that. Have a grandstand and try to stir shit up. This is what we are looking at right now. Especially like when you need to do like a call out post or like a hit piece or anything like that. It's like you need to do a lot more investigation than a thing. Like you don't, like she never really do a proper homework, and she want to do this kind of view of stuff. She has stirred up so many drama, so many shit shows that she started, especially in the VTuber communities too. And she never learned. Like, she is terrible at her job. If she want that to be her job.
And I can say that with assertion, because you know what? I'm a fucking YouTuber. That's why I can say it with assertion. And you can do it from your mobile device. That's not laziness. That's malicious. That's what that is.
People can see the intention, especially when you're trying to white knighting stuff. Like, there's two, again, I want to say there's two type of white knighting. There's a variation, many versions of white knighting, okay? Hers one is basically the bullshit one. It's basically, they do a grandstand white knighting, be like on like extremely on one side. It's not actually for protecting that side, it's just that they just want to have a stand on there for no reasons. Maybe for some reason, or some very stupid reasons. But in reality, they don't care. They just want to stand on the side. Like, how the audacity of a person's that do drama stuff and stand on one side and refuse to listen to the other side. That is like some crazy fan bullshit stuff happening in there. And if you are kind of persons who do drama stuff, and that is your attitude toward those kind of things, I don't think you are very good drama tubers in some sense. Man. Why can't... Sorry, then I was like, there's something wrong with the systems that I'm using. Yeah, either way, let's back to what I was talking about. So yeah, like this kind of like stuff is like really bad. It's like bare minimum investigations, bare minimum, like sometimes they're not even bare minimum, it's like under minimum, below average investigations, and then no confronting on any other people. Either they're too lazy, or either they're bad at this, or either they are too afraid to confront on the people they want to write hit piece on. You know, it's a very stupid thing, because here's the thing, like most successful one on like those either like people who like to brought up stuff or like call out this and that and stuff, they actually like legitly go and confront the people that are going to write a hit piece on too. She never does that. She never even bothered to kind of like stalk the person for a while to like understand that person's perspective or like to know that person enough to have a talk about it. No, they just like hearing one side of a story. Okay, I believe you, and then completely shit on the other party. Let's say again, lazy, bare minimum content, but it's a drama, so she can milk it.
You wanted the ad revenue and views from using my name. And that's what you did. And saying otherwise is a lie. Now, continuing on. My editor posted it without me knowing. He noticed I hadn't scheduled out a daily video and thought it was good to post. The VTuber was upset and he changed the title to sound better. It actually sounded worse because English isn't his first language and made the VTuber even more upset. I don't blame him at all. He's human and makes mistakes like the rest of us. That is also a lie. She is the one who changed the title because she replied to someone in the comments going, "Oh, I didn't know she was in remission," and changed the title to VTuber in remission. And she blamed her editor again. That's not what happened.
I wouldn't have brought out the Cinder thing again. Every single time I see someone don't want to take a, like, they did something wrong, and then they're being called out, and then they just blame some other people. I really, really hate that part. And then like the, you know, like the Rick and Morty stuff, like the thing, like the human shield.
I was asleep the entire time and woke up at 4 p.m. to a shitstorm. I was super confused as to what was happening, even though the entire situation wasn't my fault. She had the audacity to say that, even though the entire situation wasn't my fault. It's a reflection of the Cat and Chat brand, and I immediately took down the video and paid the VTuber compensation for the troubles. For the video being up for 6 hours, it was not just up for 6 hours. That is also a lie. As you guys saw, by the timestamps of my tweet, it was up for a day. As a brand, things may happen. It isn't your fault. It feels unfair to take responsibility for something you didn't 100% cause. And that's how you can be the bigger person and right the wrongs for the affected parties. She did not create rights by doing this. The minimum you can do is pay me ad revenue for clickbaiting my cancer. It is entirely 100% your fault. Because again, let's go back to the other part. And then I saw the VTuber express they didn't want people talking about it. I wanted to respect that, but I was being lazy and planned to delete the private video. It wasn't uploaded yet. When I had some time, since deleting videos takes a while. Not true. And that's the person they are. There's somebody who is so desperate and knows that I am not okay with clickbaiting my cancer, even before they uploaded the video. So they can't even lie because this is their own words in their own comment section. So I replied, "Hey, VTuber with cancer here, that you made the video about here. We aren't okay. You are super messed up for monetizing my illness. You literally said you were too lazy to delete it. You knew it was wrong, and you said deleting a video takes time. It doesn't. It takes 5 seconds, and you can even do it on your phone. Also, when you got backlash, you renamed the video to VTuber in remission, which made people think I beat cancer. That put me through more hell. You are the issue, not your team. Stop blaming other people." Yeah. So, let's continue on. So, we pulled up this tweet, and let's pull up my most recent ones for why this even came up in the first place. So, there's a whole situation going on with Doki Bird getting a PC made, right? I'm not going to go into much detail about it because, again, I'm not a drama tuber, right? What I took from the situation is Kat's a fucking dickhead. And I'm done with her shit. And the fact that she mentioned me in her comment section of the video pissed me off.
Yep.
To act like she took accountability when she took zero in my situation.
Even it does. Stop using, like, if you understand that you also like a victim of circumstances, even is real, is true, shouldn't you be a little bit sympathetic on the people that you're writing a hit piece on? Do some more diligence on investigating, confront the people that you're going to write about, and understand the fucking situations. Bloody hell.
And the only reason why it got swept under the rug is because I didn't say anything. Which is why it's stupid, because I let it go. I have other things to worry about in my life. But now I'm going through recovery, uploading less because I'm trying to take care of myself, and I have to deal with this shit again. Leave me the fuck alone. Stop it. We are not okay. What you did wasn't okay. And don't act like you made amends because you didn't. Let's be clear on that. So, going forward. So I just mentioned like Doki bird situation a little bit. And then I go, but what sucks also? The person who made the video. Hey, Kat, remember me? The person whose cancer you clickbaited for a YouTube video and blamed anyone else you could for that happening? Your drama channel is shit. You take zero accountability. I let it slide and was nice because I was too emotionally exhausted from dealing with the aftermath of your video. But you know, personal beef. But at least you paid me the ad revenue you made off my cancer. So thanks for that, you dick. Right? And then I linked the tweet just in case people missed it happening. Right? And then I realized a lot of people did not know about the situation because, again, right? Whatever. I was going to let it be at that until one of my commenters showed me that she mentioned me in the recent video. She mentions me in the Doki Bird video in the comment section. And I was like, can life give me a fucking break? Jesus. So I called her out. Because she thinks that she handled that situation well. She thinks the way she treated me was acceptable. Which is the most psycho shit. And it's edited. This is them writing it in the best way they could. And they're still this terrible. Like, that's what we're dealing with here. And I'm like, how the fuck do you believe that you're a decent person? Because you're not. You're just not a good person, in my personal opinion. Because there's no way I can look at you and be like, oh yeah, you're so sweet and genuine. What the fuck? Nope. I don't like that. I don't care if you're making a One Piece joke. You don't do that. You're out. I already said it once and I'll say it again. You do not get to make joking threats even if they're anime references because I don't want her to be the fucking victim here. I'm the victim here. What she did is a problem to me. The moment you guys say stupid shit like that is the moment it switches. Again, she's the problem, not me. As a community, you're a reflection of me. Act right. Don't be stupid. Thank you. Shaming her is one thing. Threatening is stupid, and you know it. Don't come back in this community if you're going to act that way, because you're not one of us if you're going to act that way. Do you understand? Thank you. Continuing on. Being the bigger person, you absolute fuckhead. You clickbaited my cancer. The internet called you out. You changed the title saying that that I'm in remission, which caused people to think that I beat it. Then, after you got double backlash, you reached out to me blaming your editors. You took zero accountability and gave me the ad rev to the video because you monetized my cancer. You're not a good person. Stop acting like it. Even though the entire situation wasn't my fault, is stupid. You directly say here, I wanted to respect that, but I was being lazy and planned to delete the video since it takes time. You literally can delete videos from your mobile device. Stop lying. It's not like I'm not a YouTuber. I added her Twitter handle. It's outrageous you knew and still let it go. Right? I don't know if she ever replied to it or not, but she probably won't because she knows she fucked up. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, so that's kind of like the whole rundown of what's going on right now.
Even she does, she won't tag you.
All I gotta say is, man, is that me having cancer is not a fucking secret. If you mention it in a video or mention it while talking about me, it happens, right? Using it in your title to get people to click on, you're fucking gross. Using your thumbnail, you're fucking gross. And last but not least, to say it very clearly, right? Leave my name out your motherfucking mouth. smack. That's it. That's a Will Smith reference. Eh. But not actual slapping. Just damn. And that's kind of where I stand on it all. I don't know. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm in my own lane. I'm doing my own shit. No smacking? Yeah, I'm just smack the words out the air. Leave me out of your mouth. Don't talk about me. All right? Listen, VTuber drama's VTuber drama. If you want to bring up shit that I'm actually involved in, sure, but don't bring up my cancer. Don't bring up me. I stay in my own lane for a reason. That's about it. That's about it. And I'm tired. Okay? Listen, I just got a surgery 2 weeks ago. Leave me the fuck alone. All right? I haven't been uploading daily like I normally do because I'm tired and I want to break and I'm just trying to make it through while going through pain. And now this shit brought up again. And I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm in recovery. I have time to bitch about this. So here we are. Anyways, that's where I stand. That's how I'm dealing with it. And again, normal stuff, chat. Be normal. When you message people like this or reach out to them, you're representing this community. So don't act out the way that I wouldn't appreciate to be represented, right? So that's about it. Thank you for watching YouTube, because you guys will finally get this whole story thing going on. And yeah, Cat in Chat is their new username. You'll see that the previous screenshots have their old channel's username, but they changed it. So that's a whole thing. And man, yeah, it would be my luck that the drama that I get into is someone just being a fucking dick towards me. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Anyways, catch y'all later. Support real YouTubers. Don't support shit people. Common sense. I don't know. If you're sub to them, I would unsub. Because why would you follow someone like that? And if you're thinking, oh, I want to go check out their channel and sub to them because they say crazy stuff, fuck you. Don't be around me. Because that means you're actively supporting someone who does shit like this, and that's fucked up. Anyways.
Yep, that is messed up.